Hello everyone, Southern Star 7 here, going to bring you the Shattered Heaven demo. It's on Steam. The game is currently in early access. It'll be $14.99. The complete game is scheduled to come out either October or November. They look to have a roadmap where they're going to do monthly updates. July, August, September, and October. So here we go. We've not played the game at all. We do know it's a card game. I do want to play the tutorial. Pity the vessel that sleeps. Through her slumber dreams manifest silencing her conscious. Through her slumber dreams manifest. Okay. So the vessel shouldn't sleep. Be sure to thumbs up.
Our God is no more, and we, the lowly mortals, are the ones who killed him. Now, the cursed remnants of humanity exist under the perpetual reign of his mournful ashes, condemned to a never-ending circle of hate and resentment. As punishment for our ancestral sin, our breaths are cut short as soon as we hit 40 of age. We are barren shells, unable to sleep, the desire to bring forth new life. Our last hope for a better tomorrow lies in a divine forgiveness that only bloodshed can grant us. 4 vessels shall hail from the 4 lands. Sentia, where memories of old still sing. Delham, ever untamed and never bound. Flamen, hearth of steel and spires. And our home, born from thunder and storms, Ashram. In the end, only one pair of soiled hands will hold the salvation we desperately seek. Once every 10 years, our somber march to the Equinox Cathedral ushers war in. Kneeling in front of the flame of Vesta, we swear to repent. O ancient sin, stain us in red, so that we may never forget the firmament's grief. O ancient sin, grant us this holy pardon, so that we may one day mend our shattered heaven.
Now, again, before I was so rudely interrupted by the game.
Let's dance then!
If you like the content, give it a thumbs up. Leave comments, ask questions down below, and subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell for notifications so you get notified when the video goes live on the channel. We're trying to get to 500 subs, and we need a lot of people to watch the videos, like them, and watch the whole video. Now, this is the tutorial number 1, first steps. The battle has begun. To beat your enemies, you must use cards. Each of them is a specific action Andorra can take. At the beginning of each turn, your characters will draw 5 cards up to a maximum of 8. So, 3 is the most you ever want to have in your hand at the end of a turn. So when you draw 5, you'll have 8 cards. Now, we'll continue. In order to play cards, you need action points. The cost is shown by the number on the top left corner of the card. Your characters start their turns with 2 action points and can have up to 4. You can see how many action points are available in the bottom left corner. Right here. We have 2, we can have a maximum of 4. We will continue. Most cards have special effects known as keywords. You can check a brief description of each card by hovering the cursor over it. You can also see a complete one by pressing the More Info button. Each character takes action on their turn. The turns of your character and enemies are instead grouped in rounds. You can see the order of the current and the next round in the top right corner. When it comes to inflicting damage, sword cards are the best choice. You can see the icon of each card beneath its AP cost in the gym color. Oh, and gym color. Now you use the Orbital Strike to attack the enemy. Well, this is the sword, shield. I guess this ups your health. We use the Orbital Strike. We will deal 8 damage, knock them down to 7 from 15. I guess. Well, that may be just a decoration up here. So we're going to right click to get more info on Overwhelm. Oh, you right click, it shows the whole card. Overwhelm. Also, single enemy, deal 8 damage. Hero, Ruby, which is the color. Common. And here's the flavor text. Overwhelm, deal 2 extra damage for each card. And or skill with Swift played this turn. Well, we've not played any Swift cards. So we're going to left click. Oh, okay. And yes. Down to 7. Vini Vidi Vici. You can see the intentions of the enemies for their next turn. A sword icon means they will attack the character shown, whereas arrows indicates they will grant themselves buffs. So I guess that's a buff. Use this information to your advantage. We'll continue. Looks like the enemy is going to retaliate. Use a shield card to soften the blow. They are the best tool when it comes to armor and defense effects. You stand your ground to gain armor. Gain 3 HP, heal. Or gain 3 armor, heal 2 HP. I guess here, we'll see that they're attacking us. Also, we can heal for 2 HP with the Ever Chosen. Wonder why we're not doing this, because that would just win the round. I guess they want to teach us. Your action points counter has reached 0, which means that that's all you can do for this turn. You pass at any moment by clicking the enter button. Technically, I guess we could do this one too, if we wanted to. But for now, since we're doing the tutorial, we will end the turn. They attack. We lost our shield and some health. We're down to 29. Enemies can inflict debuffs to characters, adding negative effects during the battle. Each debuff has a counter that decreases by 1 at the end of the turn, or when specific actions are performed. Once the counter reaches 0, the debuff disappears. You can see more information by hovering the cursor over the icon. One way to counter the debuff is gaining buffs of your own. All the characters can equip skills that can grant boons and aid you in battle. Try using Andora's Champion of the Parish skill. Oh, here. Okay. Give a blessing of 2 and 2 armor to all allies. Cooldown is 3 turns. We have a debuff called Pity. Damage taken is decreased by 20%. So we're going to use our blessing of 2 and 2 armor. Some keywords allow you to play new efficient strategies to win the battle as fast as possible. Usually you can find them in support cards. The Ever Chosen has a swift keyword. It allows you to discard a card you do not want and draw a new one instead. Blessing. Damage dealt increased by 20, so that will cancel out the pity. Yep, discard 1 card and draw 1 card. Okay. We're going to discard this one to draw a card. And our special mechanic is called Deity. Whenever she uses a card for each gem, she will fill a slot. All 3 slots are filled. Once all 3 slots are filled, she will gain a deity point to a maximum of 3. Reaching 3 deity points will power up Pandora's next turn, granting her 4 action points and increase critical hit chance. After this special turn ends, deity points go back to 0. Let's wrap this up. Use any card to deal the final blow and win the battle. They're at 7. This will do 8 plus 2. Okay, please finish them off. You can move around the dungeon using mouse or directional keys. Let's go on up. Can we go? Eventful journeys. Sometimes during exploration, you will come across special events and will have to decide which path to take. The outcomes are never fully certain, but you can use the descriptions to choose the more profitable option. We can clap for her or ignore her. Lonely is the lady of the tree. Just listen to her song. Oh dear freedom, how I ache for you. Lonely is the prisoner of the oak. Just hearken unto her pleas. Oh dear absolution, how I yearn for you. These roots are poison shackles, and her heart is long covered in thorns. Oh dear Savior, how I dream of you. We're going to clap for her. The maid stops her lonely verses. In her face, a marveled revel welcomes your quiet adulation as her form retreats into the trunk. Disappearing from view, something drops down from the tree's foliage. You gain some loot, a trap disarming kit, and an echo of the child. We'll leave now. A tool for the right job. While exploring, you might want to know what lies ahead instead of finding out the hard way. The Echo of the Child is a tool meant specifically for this. Try using it by clicking on the icon on the bottom. You can find many different tools, each with particular function. Some can be used at any moment during exploration, others when particular situations occur. Content of the next 2 rooms. Okay. We also have this one, which we can't. We'll use this now. This disarms a trap. Wonder what that is. We'll go here. If I knew what that was for sure. Is that a trap? It's not a trap. Harness your rage. Magni is another member of your party. His special mechanic is called Rage. He gains 1 rage point by playing ruby cards and 2 points when he is hit by an attack. Magni's skills do not rely on cooldowns, but instead require a certain number of rage points to be used. Spend your pit up rage to use the hollow bastion skill. He doesn't have a ton of health though. But Magni goes, the opponent goes, and then Andorra goes, or we go. Let's see. Hollow Bastion. 3 armor to all allies. Each character has a healing potion Each character has a healing potion that only they can use to restore a portion of their health. Try using Magni's. It's a healing powder. Okay. It's 14 HP. Yep. Went from 10 to 24. That's quite a bit. Each deck contains at least one legendary card. These are the most powerful cards available. I usually have a diamond crystal. Here. Try using the Oathbound Goliath card, then finish the battle. Okay. Phalanx of the buff. Damage taken reduced by 20%. Tenacity. On the next turn, draw one extra card for each attack received. That's Phalanx. All allies get the buff and the tenacity. And 4 armor. Okay. Oathbound Goliath worked. That's all of Magni's turn. We have to discard a card.
Onward, Thunderborns!
It's her turn now. She's at 31 now. So I think with this one and this one, we'll finish the battle. Draft your way to victory. After each battle, you'll be offered a selection of neutral cards to add to your character's decks. You can select in which deck you want a specific card to go by clicking on the character's portrait beneath it. When you are satisfied with your choice, select done. Okay. Deals 6 damage. We'll give that to this person. This allows gain 2 armor. Tenacity will go if it's the theme there. Curse. We're done. Go ahead again. And again. And again. We have to fight. Hunger and thirst. Ishana is the last member of your party. Her special mechanic is called Thirst. Whenever she kills an enemy or plays specific cards, she will gain thirst points. Summoning the beast, Limones. These points will be spent to power up her cards. Try and play the card The Beast Within. It has the gouge keyword. It allows you to eliminate cards you don't want in your deck for the whole battle. So, The Beast Within. Gouge 1, remove 1 card for the rest of the battle. For a minimum of 10 cards left in the deck. Blessing. It's a buff, which will increase damage on her. And lethality, they buff for her. Once Leon is summoned, I see. Okay. Gouge 1 card. We're going to gouge this one. Hunger and thirst. Now that you have Limones at your side, you can use the ultimate effect of your cards by spending a thirst point. When the counter reaches 0, Limones will disappear. Limones will try to unleash Merciless Whip on your enemies and finish the battle. You deal 5 damage to everybody. Curse. so they'll deal less damage, and they'll lose 2 HP at start of the turn. Yeah. So we're going Merciless Whip. Down to 1 Thirst, got 35 health. We'll end her turn.
What? Scared to face an Ashram warrior?
Let's see. So they're bleeding. And then deal less damage. Okay. I think I'll do each mirror action and lightning strikes twice. Okay. Well, now enter turn.
Not on my watch.
And now it's Maggie's turn. Doesn't look like we can kill this turn. So we're just going to okay.
We have to save them. And we will.
Now it's 6.
Salvation by my hands.
Should finish right here. That was relatively easy. And we beat it. Let's be the ones who come after him, for they are the seed of reckoning, the root of salvation. Chapter 1. A fate worse than death.
Journey's end, at last.
You wish. This is only the beginning.
So that's the Equinox Cathedral? It's so shiny.
This is the most sacred place on Earth, and the only thing you can say is, it's so shiny.
Good to see you two in such good spirits. We still have a way to go after all.
Step by step, the tower drew closer, immaculately white against the barren plain. Its masonry formed a tight reticle that enveloped the sacred building. And then, the grand portal opened, flanked by its 2 armored guardians. A stern-looking old man stepped forward.
Welcome, children of Ashram, to the Equinox Cathedral. I am Sharon, herald of the Divine Child. Let's see what this exclamation point for the codex is. It's just a little bit of text on everyone. A lot of text. Thank you for receiving us, most revered. Oh, such a wrinkly old face. Is being the herald really something that special, sir? Hey, do you have any idea of how this ritual could be? That is alright. Curiosity is indeed a virtue these days. What's yours, young lady, is a question that will find its answer another time. Over there, you will find your chambers, as well as the merchants sent here to provide for your deeds. We will meet again later in the presence of the Divine Child. For your sacrifice, may your people atone. Through our fratricide, may life be reborn. Before leaving, welcome to the Equinox Cathedral, home of the faithful and the main hub of the game. Something is awaiting you in the quarters. Go check it out. So we have the exclamation point for the quarters. This is also the merchant's stall. Down here is the apothecary. Over here is the touches selection. We have an exclamation point on quarters, so we're going to click on quarters. Also, before we do that, we have the Great Altar. And we can go up to Bishops in the Dark Forge. We're going to the quarters. See what awaiting is. A sitting sack. What a treat.
Whatever.
It's just a pillow. So, Ishana is thrilled and happy, and Dora's kind of pissed off all the time. It's so soft. Oh, something is spilling out. You're covering the whole room in ashes. Seriously, what's up with you? Have you been living under a rock this whole time? It was a shack near a mountain, so in a certain way, it was under a rock, I think. Sacks or pillows, enjoy them while you can. So Magni, where's the helmet? We won't have much rest once the war begins. The small talk was cut short by the sound of the gate portal opening once again.
Out of that gate came a young woman, black hair that gracefully danced in the air with every step of hers, and a sharp, bewitching gaze. Following close behind, two severe-looking warriors strode forward with pride. The Vestal of Sentia and her guardians had arrived.
Is this my welcoming party? Honestly, I couldn't have asked for a better one. I'm glad to see you here in one piece, Enra.
It's been a while, Lyra.
Such a cold reception. You're breaking my heart, darling. After all these years, I expected you to be a tad happier to see me.
What do you want me to do? Should I, jump at your arms? Screaming, "Greetings, O great Vestal of Sentia"?
Oh, I would be delighted.
You're still keeping my old sash around your arm.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm flattered. I beg your pardon, my liege. We need to make haste to our quarters before the ceremony begins. We don't have time to lose here. Time spent with old friends, they're a waste of time, Lonan. But I suppose you're right. See you later, Anra. So I wonder if they have changed from Anra to Andorra, or if Anra is just what she calls Andorra. Friends. These sentients have been our allies for a very long time. This is the last chance of salvation for them, as it is for us.
I see.
Oh, I see. Anyway, who's Anra? Andorra says me. Andra, Andorra. Maybe we'll find out why. It's just a childhood nickname. Oh, okay. We trained together for a while in the name of our tribe's alliance. So they did explain it. So, are you two really good friends? I think this would be a really great moment to shut up.
Right.
This must be the call of the divine child. It would be better to reach the hall as soon as possible. Good, let's go. Did I say something weird? So with an exclamation point, so we'll go up. We'll go to the mission screen. Behold our Lord Heliad, as he sits upon his divine throne. Now heed his words as he makes his will known. The divine child. Shut up, old man. They're here to hear me talk. So, I don't like him too much. I really Endor's a little too bitchy for me. I like Ishana. And now, yes, you shall hear my words. Centuries ago, a vessel from Scythia defiled my divine will. She corrupted the 8 guardians, made them kill their own wards, and then took over the pit of Naraka. What was once a hallowed place of rest for the dead is now a kingdom of treachery. Death in Naraka is better than life here on this earth. The most absurd slander. We have proclaimed countless holy marches onto her wretched domain, executing her minions one by one. And now it's time for her to face my final judgment. This shall be your first duty in this new war of ascension. You want to save your miserable people from their bidding extinction? Right? Go deep into Naraka, slay the betrayer, and erase this ugly stain from our history once and for all. According to tradition, 4 will depart, and all 3 will return. May it be in battle or in the sacred duel, one of you will die. Do not disappoint me. This is your God's will. Through your sacrifice, may your people atone. Through our fratricide, may life be reborn. I suspected that not all 4 vessels would attend, yet, but out of all of them, how fortuitous is for her to be here already. Maybe the word "it" should be in it. How fortuitous it is for her to be here already.
What?
Is that a problem? We just have to trust that the Ever-Chosen will lose sight of our goal, even if... What are you two whispering behind my back? Let's get a move on. We have a war to wage. A war to wage, not rage. So the first reconnaissance. Eris, the vile betrayer, has shells that are roasted line long enough. Surrounded by her cowardly puppets, she lies in wait, a mendacious queen among deceived souls. March on, keepers of the fire, fight the traitor, so that just punishment can be delivered. The mission objective is to find all the keys and reach the exit on floor 1. We do one mission, we'll get the Desire of the Fallen, a trinket. We'll gain 1 armor every time we use a sapphire or an emerald card. 3 missions, Seed of the Mother. We'll get a rare solvent used as a component to craft potions that mix with a reagent. The resulting potion will heal the user. If we do 4 missions, we'll get the Faith Orb. Hope and trust in the divine, fused in a brilliant stone. It can be used in the Dark Forge to boost the faith of the party. That's our main side quest. We have done. Okay. Before leaving, time you are on your way to Naraka. To leave the hub, click on the dungeon selection icon. We gotta go down in dungeon selection. Naraka. Each dungeon has 4 different depths. Each needs to be completed in order to proceed to the next. Select Enter Dungeon to start your adventure. We get a trap disarming kit. We get a tablet of protection, and we get a scapegoat. Here, I guess we can pick as we go. We'll probably go right down the middle. Looks more clear. Although we don't know what's here or here. So adventure is story over challenges. Enemies are weaker, deal less damage. Effort chosen is the hard mode. We're going to stay with Vessel. No one knows exactly where the constant rings generate as they fall, even when the skies are clear. We're going to try to do the first floor or the first mission.
The landscape passing beneath them was alight with small refractions, each a gem embedded in stone. This was Centenania, home of the pious tribe of Sentia, and a jewel at the gates of hell.
Look at all these sparkling stones. Oh, I would love to live here.
It's indeed a pleasure for the eyes.
Are you alright?
Keep quiet. We're entering the pit.
Every child knew that the hallowed chasm was to be revered as much as it was to be feared. A cursed place where dead souls gather, a grim sepulchre full of malicious energy, the reign of the treacherous queen. As they delved into darkness, their hearts tightened uneasily. But then there was a light and a gentle breeze. Under the descending pulley, a splendid plateau extended, as far as their gaze could reach.
What's this colorful rain? It's not ashes.
Flower petals. They are pretty, but completely useless.
Can I eat them?
No! We're in hostile territory. Everything you see here can hide a trap.
Indeed. As peaceful as this place might look, I feel like we are being watched.
All right. I do not understand. The herald said this is a place of death and anger. Yeah, this doesn't feel like hell at all. To me, this looks like paradise. I refuse to call this paradise. It's a sin born out of horrible treachery. We're to put an end to it. Dungeon condition. Each dungeon is composed of different floors, each with its own special conditions. You will have to adapt your strategy if you want to survive. Well, I want to survive, so I'll adapt my strategy. The first trial. Each party member draws an extra card. Okay. We're going to go here. Here. And we have a fight. Inflict 2 bleeding. Or more on a single energy to me. During each battle, you have the option to complete a bonus mission. Each mission you complete will help you gather better rewards at the end of the dungeon. So the bleeding 2 on his sealed enemy. Okay. Currently, this one has a blessing and lethality. Going to attack. Looks like it's going to attack Maggie. Sweetie Sean's going first. Then Andorra. Then Maggie. And then A. And then B. Okay. So we had no armor, so sacrificing 2 armor was not the big deal. Okay.
What? Scared to face an Ashram warrior?
I've had worse.
So we're just looking right now, trying to okay.
You're already dead.
Okay.
Don't hold back, Shauna.
So we covered a wand already. We got the bonus. Unfortunately, we have to end this turn.
We have to save them. And we will.
Oh, okay. That was pretty cool.
Get behind me.
Salvation by my hands.
11.
I will not yield.
So we got that one easily. Cards you draft. Yep, we know that. These are temporary cards that we add to anyone's deck. We removed once you return to the Equinox Cathedral. Let's see. Deal damage. Add 2 extra damage for each X in your hand, deck, and discard pile. Trying to, I think she adds hex cards. So Andorra has to discard 1 card, draw 1 card. Magni, ooh, Ishana has to gouge for the rest of the battle. I think we'll go here. So this one looks like it has to be Andorra. No, it could be anybody. Create a copy of the last card you played. Oh. It's to be good for her. Be done. I'm going to go this way. Well, there's a trap. Enemies and special events are not the only thing you have to play for. Sometimes you might even encounter traps, which deal great damage and hinder your characters. You will have to disarm or evade them. You can use the trap disarming kit tool to try and disable the trap, but risk high damage should you fail. Or try and rely on your dexterity to try and dodge it, taking less damage if you fail. Select an option to try and avoid the damage. I'm going to try to disable the trap. Maggie took 9 damage. We'll go ahead. Last miss events. Sometimes you might encounter events where there seems to be no right choice. If you have it available, you can break a tablet of protection and have a chance to avoid the event altogether. So a mournful maiden. We will still break 50% chance. So it could happen or it could not happen. It happened. It was evaded. Good. Go ahead. The pyre. To gain is to burn. To burn is to gain. Mesmerized, the wanderer rummages through his pockets, frantically seeking a worthy offering. We will smelt a card. You can remove a card from a deck of your choice. Let's think. Truthfully, we'll smelt. We got 3 of these. We'll smelt. We have 2 of those. We'll go ahead here.
Onward, Thunderborns!
So they're both attacking. Oh, this was attacking everybody. This was attacking everybody. Okay. So we're going to go, then that one's going to go, and then we're both going to go. Okay. So. I'd rather do. I could do 2 blessings. Or I can put 10 damage. I think I'm just going to do the damage right now. Oh. No, I got a 10 and the 25 shield. Should have paid more attention.
I can't. But you want to.
Damage dealt is reduced by 20% on everybody for the next 2 turns. Oh. Defeat this one first. It's a bonus. We have no armor, so we're going to do this. Okay. I think what we're going to do is these 2. Okay.
Rage fuels me.
Maggie's turn. So everyone's going to be attacked. Okay, everything's single or self. All right. Going to go ahead and use that to get to 41. Go ahead and protect the other two. Okay.
Strike true, my blades!
Okay. Of 1 of 3. So now we're done with one.
I can't. But you want to.
We'll do this one. That'll finish them off. Okay. We'll let her turn. Well, we could do this. We'll just end her turn though.
Try to leave a dent.
Okay.
Forward!
Don't hold back, Shauna.
Yes. We got 4 boats. We got a scapegoat. We'll continue on if we can. Let's see. Remove 1 buff. 17 damage. That'll still be good for her. I really have no clue what an adaptive card is. We'll just do this. We'll go here. A broken porcelain. We take it, adds cards in your text. Leave it, nothing happens. We're going to leave it. You have found a pyre, a spark born from the great altar of Vesta. Here you could rest and take a breath, but be careful, a pyre can be used only once. We're going to rest. While resting, you can perform 4 different actions, each costing 1 action point. Replenish a healing powder charge for every party member. Directly heal a single party member. Smelt and remove a card from one deck. Pray to the deity and start a neutral card draft. Repeating the same action will increase its cost. Once you are satisfied or run out of points, click on the rest button. We'll go ahead and do this. Okay. We've barely made a step in this place. Already gives me the creeps. What's up with all these colors? My eyes hurt. Well, don't look at them. Everything here feels eerie. The creatures, too, are behaving strangely. Almost like soldiers protecting their bastion. I wonder why.
Whatever.
Damn me if I have any idea. I just know that I want to end this ugly ordeal as soon as possible. I don't know about you, but now I feel bad. I mean, in this case, aren't we the invaders, I think? Are you working particularly hard to piss me off today? Yes! What good are you in for, besides spouting such scaredy nonsense? Come on now. We're companions, no need for friendly fire. It's not that I'm scared. Actually, I'm glad to be here with you. You two are strong, so there's no reason to worry. It's just that, well, I'm not really good at, conversation.
Right.
This is the first time you've ever left your village, right? Yeah, back home I didn't really talk with anyone. But now it feels good. I mean, camping next to a warm fire, chatting with friends. Well, it would be better to practice your conversation skills while you can. After all, when we win, us Gordians will have to take the oath of silence. You're right, I think. And we'll click here. A dark barrier is blocking the passage. A dungeon condition still needs to move forward. Oh. Okay. The treasure key. We'll take it. A treasure chest. Use the key. We're going to pray. Okay. We're going to run. But ignore him.
Not on my watch.
Defeat him within 3 rounds. It's not going to happen. At least I don't think it's going to happen. I'm going to do 90 damage. I don't see that happening. Below we're going to go. That way?
This smells so sweet.
Let's dance then.
We might actually get this.
Do I look merciful to you?
I've got really no clue what in the type of card is. Oh.
kill.
We did it. Let's think. Deal 4 damage, add an extra damage for every point of armor. And then remove all armor. Discard 2 random cards, draw 2 random cards. Create a copy. Tell you what, we'll do this. Take the dungeon key. We'll try to disable. He shot took 7 damage. We'll leave it. We're going to open the gate now. I feel like we're walking in circles for ages. I need a break. Is it wise to stop in the middle of nowhere? There is no somewhere here. I hear footsteps. Tired already? You used to be much more athletic, Adra. What are you doing here? Did you forget that this burden was bestowed upon both of our clans? We might be allies, but it won't last forever.
That's enough.
Loden, I suggest you calm your lively spirit. Right now. Forgive me, my vessel. Holy vessel, I am sorry too. I apologize for my partner's misconduct. We shall calm our lively spirits right now. Eris is still alive. There's no need to jump at each other's throat. For now. How do you know Eris is still alive? I can sense her after all. She was a vessel of Cynthia, like me. Holy vessel, haven't we wasted enough time luring here? We need to reach the betrayer as soon as possible, so that we'll finally wash this shameful stain away from Cynthia's pride. A moment spent with our allies won't change what our fate has in store for us. Your determination is admirable. However, do not let your righteous bravery become deadly arrogance. We're facing a powerful foe that requires the utmost caution. You're right, fellow Guardian. Come what may, we are absolutely ready to sacrifice our lives for her. We shall protect our most holy vessel, radiant jewel of Cynthia, until the very end. What's up with them? Well, well, quite the guardians, aren't they? Quite the troublesome bunch. So, how are you feeling, Anra? Face the dilemma. There are times where the choice of an individual can alter the course of history. Think carefully, each of these choices can have unforeseen repercussions. I want to keep my distance. It's none of your business. Trying to act tough now? How cold. Well, don't forget to rest between one heroic deed and the next great vessel of Asher. The pyres are a surprisingly good spot for a nap. Right now, resting is not my top priority. This is not a leisure trip after all. You'd better take it seriously. Oh, that really takes me back. Still, don't underestimate my resolve. I also want to protect something at all costs. Anyway, have you seen the other vessels yet? No, and maybe that's for the better. Definitely. Even if you wanted to kick off the vessel cards first, you'd have to wait until the task is completed. The Sacred Duel, remember? If you were to ambush the other before that, you would be able to perform the ascension once the war is done. I know. We won't get anywhere this way. Let's just call it a day and go back to the cathedral. But we don't know where the pulley is. The altar. We are the sworn guardians of the vessels, so we are under the protection of the fire too. The fire can call us back on its own on certain occasions, but we can use them to return to the cathedral whenever we want. Let's take this chance to rest and report to the Divine Child then. We still have something to do here, but we'll meet again later. Now hurry. And that's going to be it for the video. We do have one more mission to do to finish this. For some reason, we didn't get it complete, looks like. Maybe when we return, it'll complete. Who knows? But I do thank you for watching. If you have liked the content, give the video a thumbs up. You leave comments, ask questions down below. And do please sub to the channel. Ring the bell for notifications so you get notified when the video goes live on the channel. Once again, this has been Shattered Heaven. It's in early access on Steam for $14.99. It should be complete in October or November. Each month there will be updates to the game. Once again, thanks for watching. Have yourself a great day, and goodbye.